Hi everyone, welcome to this video for the new event World Domination for celebrate the 6th anniversary. Let's start by recruiting the members of your squad among the players of your kingdom. You will have to select 20 players. You will play under one banner. The flag will be determined by the captain. You can be captain of a squad and build your team. For that you will have to choose the battlefield. Be careful because once you choose it you cannot change. For the test we will have access only to the ultimate one. You can choose to join a squad. For that choose the battlefield, choose the same one that the captain you want to join, and then apply for membership. During the formation period you will have to register your team for play the game and select the members. During the formation time you will have to select the members, and you can dismiss, kick out and accept application till the 3 last hour before the game. Same, the members can quit before, or you can dissolve the squad. Once your team ready, press registration to play the next game. The 6th anniversary celebration, you will have several events. The first will be Happy Domination. You will practice with your squad the battlefield, so you get ready for the competition. And also when the competition will start, you will have the opportunity to bet for your favorite teams. Now it's time to dominate the world, so let's check this battlefield. The map looks like a chessboard. You will find squares, and each of them you will find a building to conquer. The map is divided in 4 zones called element array. You will find on them 1 element core plus 4 elements crystal. On each corner you will get an element area. During test the function is not available, but I will give you some info about it. Every time occupation succeeds of one building, the square turns red or blue according to the color of your team. The game presents itself like expansion, so each time you gain a building, you will be able to conquer the adjacent one. You cannot jump on the map like in DC or World Cup and go occupy an opposite building. You will have to follow square by square till you conquer all the territory, till you reach the Archangel Temple. You not see them on the map, but the empty square gets a fortress, a little building to occupy. It will provide you points during the game. And it is also an area you can develop and get points from them. You can check on the map the progression of your opponent and see the square if they turn blue or red according to their color. When you succeed to occupy a building, you own the area around. You must develop it. When you develop it, it's basically very simple. You send a march on the ground and you will have a time occupation. During this one you gain points. Each area have a limited number of places you can send on them march, so you can see the number directly on the building itself, and you can increase the capacity by researching. I will explain you later the research on the domination. More troops you will send, better load you will put, best income points you will get. So that's nice because if you have a big match you will score very quickly. The troop in camp cannot be attacked, so if you lose the building, the camp will be sent back automatically. You will not lose the point gathered. As the mysterious sea or the mineral vein, you will have here to own the core building to get extra attribute to attack here the temple, for example the citron or the portal in mineral vein. In the domination we have something new, is that you earn points the campaign during the game and you can use them directly to unlock new attributes. and only the captain can do them. There is two kinds of research available, the development one and the attack one. On development, you will have to unlock extra marches or speeds, reduce the consumption of points for making the technology. So all this part is for help you to gain a faster point, to march faster on your targets. So it will be very important to make them. In camp attack, you will find extra attribute, attack, health, and counter for each kind of troops. Let's see how a round goes on. I did not have for the test an enemy to be able to test the attack on castle and defend and attack the different building, but we have enough here for have a good idea of how it goes. You enter to the battlefield. It looks like the Dragon campaign. You will have two teams facing each other, red color and blue color, and you have a map with the buildings. So the purpose will be to dominate the space. Square by square, rally the buildings to take them over and earn points. There is no super rally and no solo on the buildings. Make your path to the Archangel Temple. Hold your buildings while you are developing the area for earn the points. If you lose a building, you will lose points you won from it. So it's a constant game of holding. This is a difference with Dragon Campaign, because in Dragon Campaign teams just focused on the buildings who gave and provide points. The difference with the other event where you have to hold and attack the throne or the portal or the crystal for the Dragon campaign, here for get the temple you will have to trace your path and keep it, because if you lose the adjacent square around the temple, you will be not able to attack it. Use directly your camp points while you get them for develop the technology and earn your extra attributes and extra marks. Develop the area will be a massive point income, so we'll have to make sure to be able to collect the maximum we can. So one thing is get more square as possible, but also use the technology to increase when you are holding square the maximum capacity of marches. So with that, for example, you can imagine a strategy: take few square and hold them if you have not a big capacity of holding, and make sure your team, your squad member goes and gather and develop. I will use the word develop because it's in domination it's the name, but basically it is gathering by putting a camp on the area. When you reach a building and you attack it and successfully occupy, like in the Dragon campaign, you will have a few seconds till the occupation is complete. Same in the technology, you can reduce this time. For the teleportation, it's not like in Dragon campaign where you have teleport point, an area around where you can port or for free, or use your own teleport to go in any place you want on the map. Here you have to own an area to be able to teleport on it, and you will have to use your teleport items, not like in ancient battlefield, for example, where you can own the points and use them for port. Domination, the points system are different from the other game. They combine different things we have seen, for example, in Kingdom Conquest, the part where you have a personal point and the Kingdom Conquest point. Here you have the camp points and you have the personal points. The camp points are the points you will use during the game for unlock technology. You earn them by developing areas, killing enemies, and occupying buildings. So those points are consumed during the game. They have no interest about win or lose, so you can spend them all you want. You have then your personal point. Personal point, you gain them by killing your enemy, and then when you are developing areas. I don't know yet what kind of rewards you will have with those points. Then you got the camp power points. Those points it will be increased or decreased during the game according you are occupying or not building. So when you successfully get a building, you will have points. When you will lose it, you will lose the points you gain from it. The fortress is 100 points, crystal 200 points, and the core building is 1000 points. So when you earn the temple, the Archangel Temple, it's like when you gain the throne in Kingdom Conquest, you will gain half of the point of your enemy. So the game results will be in your favor as long you have the temple. For earn the temple, it takes 20 minutes to occupy it. Let's talk shield now. As far I noticed during the trial, when you attack a building, like the core building, the crystal or the fortress, or when you are developing your area, you can keep your shield. So that's nice if you cannot hold the defense, and it will allow more people to play the game and get an active participation in the results. Also, like the mineral vein, when you are attacking the temple or the portal in the mineral vein, your shield will be broken. You will have to pay attention at this because during the test, when I launched an attack on the temple, I had no pop-up message warning me that my shield will be broken, neither telling me the cooldown directly. So keep this in mind. I don't know if something will be changed when the game will be released, but it's something you have to keep an eye on it if you don't want to find you zeroed. Other question, I don't have yet the answer. I will post it on the comment section as soon as I have it. It's about dead or wounded. I don't know yet because I had no enemy to test. If when you attack the different building, if you have dead or wounded. So I will let you know as soon as I have the answer. Duel and boss is two features we didn't test actually, but I will give you some heads up about it. The duel element will be on the four corners of the map. You will have the lava, the tree, the desert, and the shrine. The four elements will be open every 10 minutes. You will have a duel. Players can be registered, and the captain will choose the squad champion. System will select the most powered if no one had been selected. The champions will have to send the troops in the elemental in the time set and wait for the battle results. Winning the duel will provide damages. Each elemental corresponds damages per kind of troops. Duel will be launched 4 times for each building. Each time you will gain 10% of occupation. So for example, you can have won 2 times and your opponent 2 times. It will give you 20% for you, 20% for him. As well, we didn't test the boss, so the boss will be set every 10 minutes in the game. It will be randomly placed on a square, and only the team who will get the square occupied will be able to attack it. Despite the similarity with the other gameplay, Domination presents a very new way to play Clash of Kings. It's focused on what we like, the team play. There is no solo on the buildings except the temple, and you have attack in team on the building and castle. It will need a very good coordination and communication in the team for be victorious. It will be a need to manage the different marches, figure out who in the squad will occupy, defend the buildings, who will gain the point in development, in the duels, or even in the elemental beast. So for all of this, we'll need a captain who will get a very massive role on it, and it's a very good thing that it's not just a managing team with recruitment and registration. It's a real lead role on it. The captain during the game will be the one to unlock the science, so he will have to keep an eye on the camp points during the game and choose wisely the science to unlock, because the issue of the game can depend on it. You have to unlock more legion for your squad. You will have to increase the speed, increase the capacity of your areas to send marches to develop them. So all of this will require to be focused. The leader, the captain, will also be the one selecting the duel member for the game. It will be 4 building to check every 10 minutes. So it's a heavy role, but it's very intense, and best leader I think will be seen here. Every single member will count, every single match will matter in the game, as there is the development, the rally building, eventually the rally castles, kill the beast, go for duel, and the matches are limited, so every player will have a role to play. Even the weakest can score big in this game, while he develop areas, join rallies, or kill the elemental beast, keeping his shield if he is too weak to take defense. The different thing about domination is the space. Dominate the space, create your path to reach faster the Archangel Temple, hold it, counter the enemy progression. You can imagine a strategy where you will be surrounding your enemy, sort of he cannot reach the temple, by putting the best holding defense in the area around. You can imagine everything as you will have to build a strategy based on the holding. Holding will take a very massive part in this game, because if you not hold, you cannot collect points, because you need an area to send your marches. So holding will be more important than in DC or World Cup, because in this game we only choose the one who provide points. Here even the fortress will provide points. So we will have to think, we will have to consider a strategy about the space. What I liked on the World Domination game is the duration, 1 hour. It's short, but will be intense, and with a very good rhythm. Every 10 minutes you will have a duel, you will have a beast, you will have your enemy trying to take your buildings, and you are racing to go faster to the temple, and then you will have to hold it. Holding time is 20 minutes, so it's a short time. Also it means that the game will not only be around the temple. So I am very happy to test the World Domination. I am really convinced that this gameplay will be enjoyable by the most. The weakest one will be able to score big also, not only the better castles. So It's enjoyable to be able to play together, and that's why we are playing Clash of Kings. Thank you all for watching. I hope you liked the presentation. I will add in comments info when I get them. You can comment and tell us your feedback. Don't forget to subscribe and share to my channel, and I really want to thank everyone who already did it. Thank you very much.